Hi Taurus, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for March 2022. Thank you so much for being here. I will look at a Celtic cross. I will look at Affirmator's card for relationships. I will look at my own postcard oracle. And I will look at the Astro dice, and also I will pull some charms. So there is a bunch of stuff going on. So stay with me and please like, subscribe, comment. Let's get into it. So this month, March, for you is interesting when it comes to the true node action going on. The true node is in your sign in Taurus, and there is a sextile, a beautiful sextile with Neptune on the 28th, and I think this really has to do with dreaming big when it comes to what do you want to build, also on a material level. How do you want your life to look like in real life, and how do you want to go in manifesting it? And with the true node in Neptune, in your sign at Neptune, in Pisces, there is this wonderful dreamy energy where you can really dream big, where you can really bring in ideas, and where ideas can actually already start to manifest when it comes to that. So looking at your cards, I see very strongly also an emphasis on the big picture and what you want to build and how you want to build it. And I think it's a lot about also relationships, partnerships, long-term committed moments with close people, and how you really assess a situation from a fair and righteous standpoint, but righteous in a way that it's also fitted for everybody and all the complete surroundings. So this is the Justice card here, because the Justice card is on the bottom of the deck, and I think this emphasizes relationships, this emphasizes partnerships, and this emphasizes also doing the right thing, making the right decision, assessing a situation, looking at things from both sides, looking at how things are fair, figuring out what is the truth, and also speaking your truth, acting in your truth, and moving forward with the truth. This is represented by the sword that she is holding. And interesting in this deck is that in your current situation, the Six of Pentacles is also this woman holding the scales. So there is a lot of similar imagery here and symbolism in this particular deck, where the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles look very much alike. So what we see here is with the Six of Pentacles that this woman is really trying to figure out, where do I want to give my resources to, who do I want to give my resources to, and what is fair, and how can I come into a space of balance when it comes to give and take, and giving out resources and also getting back in a fair and equal manner. It doesn't have to be equal for everybody, because we see that there's two people receiving from her, and she is giving out as one person, and that is fair to her. She holds the scale. So with the Justice card, it's more about what's fair for everybody. But in this particular case, it's really about manifesting balance in your relationships, and having the feeling that what you put in, you also gain. So there is also something you get back. And I think in the past here, the energy that you're bringing into this month is with the Queen of Wands and with the Page of Cups, actually a very positive energy. So I feel like in the last couple of months you maybe felt more attractive again, more open, opening yourself up to people, being also lighthearted with the Page of Cups, at the same time understanding your attractiveness, understanding that you really are in a position of power where you can go after what you want, but at the same time with the Page of Cups being also open to romantic experiences, being being open-hearted, kind-hearted, light-hearted. So this is a very positive energy to get to know people, actually, because you're open, at the same time hot, you know. It's that kind of, it's a beautiful combination, actually, if you want to feel attractive, you know, because you have this open-hearted, young-spirited energy, at the same time a very strong willed standpoint as well, so you're not getting run over by people. I think still with this energy here, there might have still been some moments where you felt like, why is it so hard for me? Why does it not manifest? I'm doing what I can. I have such a good energy. That's what I see here. I have such a positive energy. I'm playful, lighthearted, open, and still at the same time, I feel like it's not equal give and take, or people don't give me the respect or the investment that I want to have. Maybe you feel a little bit out in the cold, as they say. With this card is also a very revolutionary card, because while being in that position of, let's say, lack, you are really leaning against the circumstances. So you're not happy with the circumstances. So therefore, this is also revolutionizing a card that says the status quo is not okay. It's not okay how people treat me. It's not okay how I get treated. It's not okay how I feel left out. So there is something building up here that helps you move towards a more balanced idea of what is fair and what is right and what is also satisfying in a way for you. With the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, Ten of Pentacles here is in reverse. You know, okay, this is not, I still don't have what I want. Maybe you are questioning also what you want to build. There is this sense of, I might have to take a decision or make a decision, or you maybe don't see the long-term vision with a specific person, or with a specific energy that is coming towards you. And you're not willing anymore to give your cup into, I want to say, to water dead ground, you know, to give your cup into a direction where you know there is no growth, there is no life, there is no possibility, there is no potential. Because with the Death card coming here from the external influences, I feel like there is situations that are just dead end, you know. It's like, okay, there's nothing to invest, there's nothing to gain, there is nothing to get out of this. There is, I can beg, you know, and begging and chasing a person won't make things different here. Maybe begging for attention or overdoing things. Be careful that you don't overdo, because with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it can also be like a spilling out of all the emotions without any control, or maybe overstepping people's boundaries, therefore, and therefore they have a hard time to accept. But that's just for some. I feel like in general, this is more like don't water dead ground for some reason, even though I'm not sure if that makes sense on a actually, like, you know, agricultural level, because probably dead ground you can water, but I'm not sure. So this is what I really see. Don't open your heart up to people who cannot, where there's nothing to gain, you know, where there's nothing to get in return. And I think what's beautiful here is how you see yourself is you have the Six of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. I think even though you understand that maybe you don't really intuitively sense where this is going, you're still holding your spirits high. You're still trying to remain a good attitude with the Six of Wands, and you are really you feel positive, you have a positive attitude, and even though you don't know what's coming, even you don't see what's coming, and even though things might be a little shaky or feeling a little shaky with the High Priestess in reverse, sometimes we also have the feeling like we cannot really react so calm to a situation or so objective. But you're stepping into that objectivity, I think, this month, because with the Justice card, you can be very level-headed, you can be very clear in your perception of things, and see things from different perspectives as well, and figure out a solid middle ground to move forward on. With the Five of Cups in reverse and the Fool card here as the fears and the outcome or the key card, again, don't redo a cycle of stepping into something without assessing the situation carefully. That's the Fool card also in reverse. Don't be foolish, you know, or you don't have also to invent the whole situation, you know, that you don't have to reinvent the wheel is also what I see with the Fool card in reverse. So you are on the right path with the Justice card. It's important now to see things in an analytical sense, and from an analytical standpoint, and detach a little bit from your feelings, even though that might be a little bit of a challenge here with the Two of Swords from reverse. With the Five of Cups in reverse and this Five of Pentacles here, we have those two fives that are not the most comfortable in the deck, let's say. But with the Five of Cups in reverse, I think as a fear, when this card is in reverse, it might indicate that it's hard for you right now, or there is a fear of stepping out of disappointment, actually letting go disappointment, letting go past experiences, and not anticipating therefore the worst, you know, or not anticipating already that things are not going to work out because, you know, I don't know it differently, or there is still something nagging at me that I kind of don't want to let go. Because sometimes it's quite comfortable, you know, to stand in that pain or to hold on to those disappointments, because then it's like, well, why should anything good happen, you know? Then it's safe there. If you can already it's certain, you know, when you have some sort of certainty build up that everything is going to be disappointing anyway, then that can be comforting, if you know what I mean. There can be no shocks or no surprises, let's put it that way. So maybe you want to look a little bit at what you still refuse to let go of when it comes to anticipating disappointment. And with the Fool card, therefore, maybe even, I feel like it's quite consciously stepping into disappointment or dangerous situation, or in a risky maneuvering in a risky manner, to, I don't know, prove yourself right or something. And I think it really stems from this moment of, why not me? Why do I not get the full attention for some reason, I want to say, that I deserve, or the full worth. Why do people not pay me the full worth and attention? And this is something that's deeply rooted, or a little deeper rooted right now. And I think the way to go with this is really trying to get comfortable, more and more comfortable in not knowing what's to come. And I think you're already working hard on that, and you're in a really good position when it comes to that. So let's look at this postcard deck of mine. Oh, nice. Have a good time, and spring is coming also. This is a beautiful scene from the Primavera painting that probably a lot of you know. Spring, you know, spring is coming. Have a good time, go out, enjoy, meet friends, hang out with friends. This is a beautiful card. So I hope that you get inspired by this beautiful painting. It also resembles, just for the tarot geeks, this is the inspiration for the Three of Cups, actually. So the Three of Cups in the tarot is based on this painting. And the Three of Cups is all about having a good time, having fun exchange with friends, and celebrating life, really. So do that, Taurus. I know you're good at it. Oh, so okay, relationships. For relationships, we have reliability. I am reliable. When I say I'll do something, I take whatever that something is seriously. This applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small, insignificant to a less reliable me. From now on, flaking is just a dandruff commercial and cereal factories. Or it's just for dandruff commercials and cereal factories. So yeah, if you want commitment, you have to be committed to, it's as simple as that. And I mean, Taurus really can be committed, especially long term. Maybe it's really looking at the things within yourself that you're like, I'm committed to feeling good. I'm committed to having fun, light exchanges with people. I'm committed to looking at maybe uncomfortable things when it comes to why do I not want to let go of pain. I'm committed to letting go of my pain. I'm committed to letting go of the anticipation of disappointment. You know, it's commitment also means practice, also means doing things over and over again. You know, you can be committed to a practice, you can be committed to what you want for yourself. For me, commitment is something that has to do with practicing it. You know what I mean? So if you commit to an idea, then you want to implement the idea, and therefore it gets into practice. And that's a great time too, with the Virgo full moon, to step into maybe a new routine, practicing things a little more. Maybe affirmations. You know, affirmations is a great way to really reboot and reprogram your system. So yeah. This is a great card, actually. I like this. So let's look at the Astro dice and then some charms. Virgo is coming out. As I said, this Virgo full moon, build maybe a new routine, also maybe around your body, also be a little more precise about things. That's a Virgo thing as well. And this card says the same thing too. So this applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small and insignificant, because this is really building that muscle. You know, it's not being hard on yourself. It's more like, let's build that muscle a little more. Let's work out, you know, it's like a workout. The Sun and the Fool. So the Sun and the Fool in reverse is like, you're still lucky, you know, in every foolish trap you might step into right now, don't worry, you're lucky. You have the Sun on your side. So even though you might feel like sometimes you step into something that's not good or risky, or don't worry, because the Sun is on your side. That's all I can say. I don't see danger with that. And the 9th house is all about exploring, as well as maybe spiritual growth. And I think with the 5 of Cups in reverse, it's really about spiritual growth, in a sense, learning how to expand, how to grow out of yourself. Because 9th house is also growth and the deepening of something. And sometimes I feel like I don't, in this deck, in this reading, I don't feel that the pain is still that enormous that you kind of like have to feel it all the time, step into it all the time. I feel like it's more letting go in layers and letting go of layers of pain, and you're quite, maybe it's like you're so used to that work of letting go of the layers of pain that now it's like, wait, actually I can actually really let go of it now. It's like I'm done. And maybe you're so used of that work of the pain and the disappointment and blah, that now you can really maybe step out of that. Bigger picture. 9th house. Love it. Okay. Couple of charms. Not a lot wanted to come out. Interesting. Because also when I was mixing, I was like, no, it doesn't feel right. Not too many. There's not so much to say anymore. So show yourself, bring yourself outward, express yourself. This will help you. More and more stepping out of, and also express negative emotion. Also with the carnival, it's like expression, self-expression, helping you to maybe even express anger. You know, if you're angry at a situation that people don't give you what you need or what you want or what you feel like would be satisfying. This is archetypal female energy, so let things also come to you, you know, let things grow by themselves organically is what I see. By the end of the month, I think you will have much more stability, and especially this practice of reliability and commitment will give you that. And there is clear communication also with a person from the outside maybe. And in you being reliable and responsible and committed to yourself and to a situation or to what you say, it doesn't matter if you're committed in a relationship, but to your actions and are grounded in your actions. This will help also see, I think this will help a person see you clearer and perceive you differently maybe. So, okay, this is your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope your March is going to be great. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.